no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term. The Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks offense will go to work first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good.
Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air. It's good. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Got a man. It's Edwards. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off play action. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
And the Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The Buffaloes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
All right, through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Looking to throw, it's Mayo. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board together.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Looking to throw, it's Mayo. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Working that left side now. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Spins away from one. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quick completion to the right. Turning it on. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's good. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is This has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Now the play fake. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Under fire. Caught on the outside. It's Battle. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Mayo. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Back to pass on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Middle Tennessee. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back to throw. It's good. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Buffs! The defense takes matters into its own hands. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Here's the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Mayo. Makes the grab on the left. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything work well.
And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Here's the give off the left side. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The Ducks moving quickly to the line. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. It's good. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Pressure coming. With the catch, it's Henderson. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Caught behind the line. It's Wade. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's good. Out of the backfield, he's open. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Right on the money. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mayo. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Battle. Got the 1st down and more. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They're going to run it to the right. runs through a tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Ducks in the hurry up. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Scanning the field. It's good. Complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. The Ducks line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man down the middle. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Henderson. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Mayo. Quickly complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, Let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Mayo. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pucks it out of the air. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Sweeney. It's a fumble on the play. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Running into the open space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying the left side. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Mayo. Pocket breaking down. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now Howard, they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Mayo. Sets up the screen. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the pummeling has started. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. He goes down. But what a play to get the football back. Here we go. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. The Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wants to throw. It's Mayo. Tagged out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Colorado! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The heat was coming, and the punter gets a gold star for avoiding catastrophe. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throws to the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Terrain. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down.
The 17 and the Colorado offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Mayo. He makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Good timing on the quick out. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great...
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bucks! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Flyers to the big fella. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a 1st down at the 23. They'll run play action. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The option look. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Throwing right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Fights off a defender. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Buffaloes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Power ahead. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy if he wants to drop back a little bit.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Back to pass. He's got him. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and taken. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't...
Looking to take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Colorado. Once he got some room, it was over. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll go back to work on offense. QB draw. And on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. Try me, bad things are going to happen.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Got his man.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Oregon, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Rushes on him. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, you could tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. The Ducks will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. What a great job on that kick. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to throw, it's Mayo. Pulls it in, it's Henderson. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now on 1st down from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
Got some room headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. Just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Oregon, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and Continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah,